Hello, and welcome to lesson number 8. This is called All Are Welcome on the Path of Love. All are welcome. No one is left out. Not one person. Not for any reason. This is one of my favorite quotes. This is from Rumi. And I have a special experience with Rumi because he taught me quite a lot about love. He is a poet saint, some may say, who lived in Turkey in the 1200s. And this is what he said. Come, come, whoever you are, worshiper, wanderer, fugitive. It doesn't matter. Ours is not a caravan of despair. Ours is a caravan of endless joy. Come, even if you have broken your vow 1,000 times. Come, come yet again. Come. Don't we all think we've broken our vow a few times? Haven't we all made some kind of mistake or something we regret in our lifetime? But that doesn't mean we stop and give up. That doesn't mean a thing. It only means that, as some would say, we get back on the horse and continue riding. We continue to enjoy the path of love. And we recognize that no one is left out. Not you, not people that you have had perhaps relationships that are not to your liking, not one single soul. It means that we recognize that everyone holds love within their hearts, even if we don't actually see it exhibited in the world or think we see it exhibited in the world. So this is about learning also to let go of judging others. And what's most important? To not judge yourself. You know, we're all human. We all have events that occur in our lives. But we all know that at the core of our being, if we say, I love myself completely now, it alters everything. It alters ourselves and it alters everything around us. One of the first lessons, actually, that I always taught in my very first classes when people would come for beginning yoga was to let go of judgment, to let go of comparing ourselves to others, to see ourselves as beings of light and love. And that's really and truly who we are. Now, there are lots of little tips in here and key points that you can use to engage this. But I do want to tell you what happened to me with Rumi. My husband and I were on a trip and we went to Turkey. We happened to be in Konya, Turkey, and our guide took us to this place where he said the master, the Mevlana, had a shrine. And this Mevlana was highly regarded by all. He never said who the Mevlana was, and I didn't really know at the time. But when we entered the shrine, which was where he, the Mevlana, and many of his followers were laid to rest, when we entered the shrine and the door opened, there was this enormous blast of energy that I received. It brought me to tears, and they were tears of ecstatic joy. I had no idea where this was coming from. My poor husband was looking at me like maybe I'd gone crazy or something. But what happened was I got this blast of wonderful love that made me feel that everything was transformed. Only later, and truly it was weeks later, that I learned that it was the shrine of Rumi. And so Rumi's poetry has inspired me, once I learned to understand it through his guidance, forever in my life. I feel that it was totally changed. He writes so greatly about the beloved. And by the way, he also writes through all religions and faiths. So even though he is a person who is a Sufi, an Islamic mystic, or was, of course he still is around today, I think, he teaches us to come and come yet again, to not ever let ourselves be deterred in joining the caravan of love. And that's what I enjoy, and that's what I encourage you to do. And I enjoy encouraging you to do it too. So I hope you will join me in this caravan of love. And then I will see you in a week for our next lesson. All love to you, truly. Thank you.